Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 40 and up who love their tech. And this video is going to be another video on my never-ending quest of finding the perfect case. Now I did have a video where I technically had a perfect case, built it with the Lago minimalistic case and the adhesive wallet, and I had to send all that back. The reason why is because the case, even though it was minimalistic and kept the form factor of the phone really cool and tight, it provided no protection at all. And so even though I had I had this on the back of it, this little thing where you can put your fingers through and you can hold your phone up and everything. Excuse a piece of hair. So you can hold your phone like this, and it has a little kickstand and everything. I mean, this is cool. I took it off. Even though I had that on the back of the wallet, still, if somebody bumps into me, by accident and I drop the phone, that is it for the phone. It didn't have a 9H hardness screen protector on there. I just had the phone, the Lago case, and the wallet. So if it ever fell, that would have been the end. Even though I did purchase I do have the T-Mobile One Plus plan, where my phone is protected from drops and stuff, so if it does drop and it's cracked or whatever, I can just get another phone. I don't want to wait to get another phone, so that's why I need to get myself a nice case. And when I say a nice case, a case that does everything that I need it to do, such as protect my phone, keep my cards, and be able to mount it with all the stuff that's on it. So yeah, even though I had the like I said, the Lago case and the wallet adhesive, and this on the back, there was no way for me to mount this. Now I do have a a pop socket mount in the car, because before all this I had a pop socket on the case. Now that I took it off, my wife still has a pop socket on her case, and so she uses that mount. I do not have a mount, so I need to find a phone where I can mount it, especially when I'm driving and need to access my phone hands-free, especially when I'm using maps. So that's why I'm on the hunt for another case. And just a couple of days ago, I found this on Amazon. Now the cool thing about Amazon, they sell a lot of stuff, no brand name, that where the price is reasonable, and like I said, they just offer things that you wouldn't normally see in any of your stores that you have around your neighborhood. So again, I was looking for a wallet case and came across this one. This one, as you can see, it has no kind of name brand, but it's a nice looking case. Aside from that gray stuff on the top of it, it looked like a really nice thin looking case. And so I went through the pictures, saw the card. It says insert your cards behind the pull tab for proper use. When it says cards, I said, okay, it'll hold more than one card. And when you look at it, look at the pictures, it doesn't look that thick. So it's like it'll protect the phone. So I was like, yo, I gotta get that. So I ordered it. I still got Amazon Prime, so I got it in 2 days. And here it is. Oh, I like that focus, like it's a show or something. So here's the case. As you can see, yeah, it's hard plastic. Pretty hard, so if you drop it, especially when it lands in the corner, it will protect the phone for the most part. I didn't drop it myself to tell you if it will protect, but hard plastic means peace of mind. Here's a pull tab to put cards in. So put David Buster's card in. You push it down, it'll pull the tab down, the pull tab down, and all you do is pull it up to access your card. So it doesn't have anything where for me to mount. So I would probably need a pop socket, but I kind of don't want one because it protrudes out more than this thing right here. So I did put this on the back of it, so I will still mount this. But even though this was a kind of a cool case, like I said, because of the hard plastic, this gray material here I do not like. If this gets dirty, it will stay dirty. Can't really wash it. Even though this is a nice looking case, I am returning this. This will be returned tomorrow. If UPS is open, because it's Memorial Day tomorrow. But this is being returned because, one, I'm still mountless. Even though it's a good protection and everything, I'm still mountless. I need to find a case that I can be able to mount this phone without putting too much more on it. Even though the form factor is really, really cool, and you can press the buttons with these little indents here, press them pretty good. As a matter of fact, let me just show you how the phone fits in. Oh, I can't. I got another case on here. My little $5 case that I told you about in another video. And that $5 case is a lot harder than this, so it provides a lot more protection. So, while putting it in, as you can see, it fits in pretty well. Doesn't really have a raised lip. It's raised maybe just an itty bitty bit, so the front of your phone will be slightly protected, but for the most part, it will break the screen if it lands face down. From this distance, no, but from a higher distance, most likely yes. Will I test it? No. But anyway, like I said, provides good protection. What I don't like is this gray material on the back. It'll get dirty. That it's not mountable. I'm not going to buy a separate mount for the car. I'm probably going to have to, regardless, because a lot of these cases are not mountable. But yep, not mountable at all. And the biggest drawback, even though it said in the description when I showed you on the Amazon site that it can hold cards, it said in the full description that it can hold up to 2 cards. Like I said, if you put one in, holds it nice and fine. Look how thin that is. Holds that card, and it looks like it got room for another, right? Pulls out. But watch what happens if I put in another card. As you can see, the card is not very thick. This second card is not very thick. Try to put this one in. That one goes in there, but this one here, snug, very, very snug. And then it's kind of hard to get them both out. When I did this for the first time, without this being, a little loose after putting in cards, when I put in a second card, it would not go all the way in, and then when I try to force it in, and it was like a little bit of it out, and I tried to pull this up, I could not pull those cards up for the life of me. I actually had to get a pair of pliers. I kid you not. A pair of pliers to pull out one of the 2 cards. And that right there is a deal breaker. If I can't get my cards out, or if I'm trying to pull my card out and it snaps on me, especially if it was my debit card, that right there is a deal breaker. This case goes back. Like I said, even though it's a nice looking case, it looks good. It feels good on the hands. Don't get me wrong, it feels really nice. It keeps the form factor of the phone. It doesn't make it thick. Not like this case right here. It doesn't make it too thick. And it's protected. And you can drop it at a not so high distance to keep the screen intact because of the slightly raised lip. Babe! Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. Wife was just telling me that she's going to Target, and I'm like, why couldn't you just text me? That's why I got a phone. But anyway, so the case, like I said, nice and durable, keeps the form factor of the phone, but the deal breaker is it doesn't hold more than 1 good card. 2 cards, you're kind of pushing it, even though it says in the description it holds 2 cards. That is not the case. Not good. Not good. It's not wide enough to hold 2 cards. And to prove to you that it did say it, the description. You get a lot more description on the computer if you're using the computer. There it was. I saw it right there. Stores up to 2 cards. There it is right there. That is a lie. 1 card. 1 good card it will. So, again, nice case and all, but because it doesn't hold more than 1 card, you gotta get 2 thin cards if you probably wanted to hold 2 cards. That is a deal breaker for me. This goes back, even though the price of it was pretty nice. Show you price, $12.95, $13. That's not bad for a case, but it's a no-name brand case. Like I said, it looks cool. Amazon, took a risk, or is always taking risks with a lot of companies, and a lot of companies, I'm pretty sure that they're happy that they can have a platform on Amazon to sell their stuff. So that's kind of cool, very, very cool, but not a good case in my opinion. So you can see that on the average it gets 3 stars. I'm gonna give it 1.5. I'll give it a half because of the durability of it, but because it can't hold more than 1 good card, it does not get my vote. So if you do see this on Amazon, don't get it unless you just use 1 card. And who uses just 1 card these days? So definitely don't get it. And I hope this video helped you in your purchase decisions on finding a nice wallet case for your phone. If you liked the video, definitely leave a thumbs up. Leave some positive comments in the comment section. If you have any questions as well, leave them in the comment section. And I hope to see you in my next video.